Incredible book.
That is some good pumpkin bread. Hello, beautiful people. It is Thursday morning and I woke up not that long ago, and it is time to get our protein in. I have been trying to get 30 grams of protein in the morning when I wake up within 30 to 60 minutes. And so right now we are going to make some breakfast. We're going to nourish our bodies. I'm going to make, I think, eggs, turkey bacon, maybe some cottage cheese and fruit. It's gonna be yummy. But yeah, I'll show you how I make it. And now I'm just eating it. I made a very delicious spread. I have cottage cheese, blueberries, and honey, which is my favorite combination ever. And then I have 2 pieces of turkey bacon and 2 eggs. And so this breakfast keeps me full for so long. There's over 30 grams of protein. This breakfast is so good. Highly recommend. Something that is really important that I just want you to know watching this is, as women, we need to make sure that we are fueling ourselves properly and we're eating enough. A lot of us actually aren't eating enough. And so the trick is to eat enough of the right foods, right? Enough protein, because that is the building blocks for our cells. And if we have enough protein, we are going to have enough energy. We're going to be able to build muscle if you're working out, be strong. Our hair, our nails, our skin, everything is going to impact us. And then it's also important to make sure that we are having enough micronutrients as well, and adding in some health foods like blueberries and honey and things like that. So we have my nice breakfast, and then something that I do in the morning when I make my breakfast is I read. And so I am just trying to read 30 minutes every day outside of like school and my devotions. I really just try to choose something that I feel like is going to grow me as a person. Right now I'm reading Good Energy. This is such an incredible book. I am totally hooked. I've taken my sweet time, as you can see. I've written so many notes on all the pages, but it's just because everything that I'm reading is so interesting. It talks about how our health is so interconnected, and some of the things that we can be doing to really protect our cellular health and our organs, our organ tissues. So this just talks about ways that we can protect our body and limit the amount of, toxicity that we're taking in. And again, how we can feel our best mentally, physically, and how that can contribute to our days and living more full and joyful lives. So I've been reading this book and really enjoying it. I'm gonna continue reading this, finish my breakfast, and then probably get a little bit of work done. I'm still in my holistic integrative nutrition coaching certification course. And so I need to finish up some school for that. But yeah, we're just having a very slow morning, but these mornings are my favorite, where I just have time to read, nourish my body, and just learn and fuel myself physically as well as mentally. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna finish some school. I'll talk to you later. so we finished the workout. That was super good. It was only 40 minutes, just under, so it was really quick, but it felt really good to move my body. Did not do anything with my lower body, not even like, cardio there, because my legs are so sore. So we just did some upper body, we did some core, and then I walked back. So feeling super good. I rinsed off and put on some clean clothes. Something that I have been doing is using beef tallow for my skin, and it has been a game changer. Typically in the summer, I won't really put on a lot of makeup just because I'm trying to give my face a break. Yeah, what I will do is I will, like, post shower, post workout, just put on some beef tallow. I also put it on at night before I go to bed as well. For me personally, it has worked really well. Like, genuinely, I've never had an extensive skincare routine. I've been always more of just like a less is more type of girl. So I wash my face at night, but then in the morning I don't really do anything except I've been adding beef tallow, and it's been really helpful. I've really found a theme in my life, which is less is more. When it comes to my skincare, I feel like I just do better when I'm not putting all this product on my face. And same with my workouts. Keeping them under an hour has also been really helpful in me just seeing more progress and my recovery being better, and also just for my hormonal health. And even with food, just choosing whole foods, not complicating it, just eating when I'm hungry, stopping when I'm full. I just really believe less is more. And that's something that I'm just going to continue to press into because it's really working for me. We're in the kitchen and it is time to make some pumpkin bread. Like I said, I got back from traveling not that long ago, and the first thing I thought about when I got back was just, I want to bake. I feel like when I travel, one of the things I miss the most is just cooking for myself and also baking. It just feeds my soul. It makes me so, so happy. I've been craving pumpkin bread for so long, and that's just something I want to say is honor your cravings, honor your mental health, honor your body, and do something fun for yourself. You should bake because it is one of the most fun things, and I think that your body and your mind will thank you. So I hope that you seeing me bake is a little inspo. All right, it is time to make some pumpkin bread. This is seriously my favorite recipe. It is so, so good, and it is also refined, sugar-free, gluten-free, and has an added healthy dose of collagen to add some protein. I love pumpkin bread, but I also love feeling my best, and I have just found that limiting the amount of refined sugar that I have and really prioritizing whole foods honestly helps me feel my best. I've mentioned this in previous videos, but your girl has hypothyroidism, and so I've just found that limiting the amount of refined sugar that I have and prioritizing healthy proteins and fiber allows me to just feel my best and minimize the amount of flare-ups that I have. Honestly, if you're looking for a delicious pumpkin bread recipe for the fall season that has better ingredients and will make you feel a little bit healthier, I highly recommend this recipe. All right, the pumpkin bread is done. It smells so, so good and it looks great. So I'm going to cut into it and make some for me and my husband. He's back from work now, and so very excited to try this. All right, it came out a little bit messy, but I'm sure it's gonna taste good all the same. That is some good pumpkin bread. This is 10 out of 10. I absolutely love it so much. The texture is great. It's sweet. There's so many chocolate chips. The pumpkin flavor is great. This is amazing. This will probably only last us a week, maybe. I feel like we're gonna go through it so fast, but so, so good. I'm gonna eat this and then continue with my unpacking endeavors. Definitely gonna enjoy this first though. A little halftime snack before I get back into packing. If any of you watching this have moved, then you know that it can be pretty challenging to unpack everything. Packing was a whole ordeal, but unpacking it is still a process too, and it takes time, and I know that it'll probably take a couple of weeks to go through everything, and so we're starting it. We're starting the journey of finally settling in. I'm really grateful that the Lord provided a way for us to have the space. I'm happy that we're on base. I'm grateful that I have the time to unpack things right now and just all of that. It really helps me to implement things in my day that I look forward to. So, for example, with the packing, I've saved a podcast that I really wanted to listen to, and so I'm going to listen to a podcast while I'm unpacking and make it enjoyable. And also, with baking the pumpkin bread, I have something to look forward to. If I just tell myself I'm just gonna get things done for an hour and then I'll have a little treat afterwards to celebrate and then I'll get back into it. It just really helps to make the most out of the things that we have in our day and find ways to make them enjoyable because being joyful is one of the best things we can do. So yeah, I just am finding ways to make the most of the small moments, but that's where I'm going to be right now. I'm going to start unpacking and everything, and then I'll see where the rest of the day takes us. Okay. Good morning. It is the next day. I've just been doing my devotions this morning, reading some scripture and just spending time praying. And I also made breakfast and a matcha and just taking it slow. I've really been enjoying starting my mornings off in prayer and just spending time with God. I used to do that before I went to bed. And I've just found that doing both in the morning and at night, but specifically in the morning, it just changes my day. The Lord is so gracious in just continuously giving us what we need, just like enough manna for the day. And so I believe that when we spend time with Him, spend time in the Word, we'll be able to get something that will help us just to follow Him more closely and to feel just more equipped for the things that we could encounter in our day. And so I've really just been trying to prioritize, no matter what, first thing, surrounding my day around my time with God and not the other way around. I just feel overwhelmed by the Lord's love. Anyways, I've been really enjoying my devotions this morning, and now we'll see where the day takes us. I am going to continue to unpack and clean. It is really beautiful outside. I'm definitely going to go on a walk and probably do some stretching. I'm really sore from yesterday and the day before, but yeah, we'll see where the day takes me. We are back on our daily walk. It is very hot right now. It's like in the high 80s, which I'm really grateful for because actually it's been decently, like, not cold, but I can tell it's starting to get more like fall, you know? I'm happy it's sunny right now. I'm like soaking in the last bits of summer, I feel like, before the leaves change and it starts getting more chilly. So yes, daily walk. This is your sign to go and just move your body. Walking is my favorite form of exercise. It's super chill. You can listen to a podcast and it's so good for your body. and low impact, because your girl has hypothyroidism, and sometimes it can be a lot for my body to work out every day. And so walking is a for sure way that I can get movement in every day, but I know that my body isn't going to be very fatigued or depleted after it. So yeah, anyways, we're just gonna do this walk, listen to a podcast, and just soak in all the sun. I decided to do some stretching after my walk, and it felt really, really good just to move my body. Like I said, I've been super sore, so that was really nice just to stretch here in our living room. Eventually, we have like a guest room, and eventually I want to turn that into more of a workspace slash like a little studio where I can have our weights and my yoga mat and things like that. But for now, we're just using our living room as a workout space. But I think I'll end the little vlog here. This was kind of a random spend a day resetting. Like I said, I was gone for a long time, so just getting back into a routine, getting back into the flow of things. But also, I hope this was an encouragement just to keep Jesus at the center. Even when we're getting back on track and resetting, it's so important to just have our hearts and mind in a good spot, because resetting involves being physically, mentally, and spiritually on track and just getting back into the flow and feeling our best. But yeah, I also hope that this just gave some fun inspo for the fall season with the pumpkin bread and just getting cozy. I hope this encourages you to take care of your mental and physical health. I'm hoping to start posting a little bit more content around what I'm learning as a military wife and life here on base, as well as what I'm doing in my holistic nutrition program. I'm really close to becoming a holistic integrative nutrition coach, which I'm so excited about. More to come on that. And I'm about to start grad school, which is crazy. And so, yeah, just wanting to post a variety of content around what I'm learning, what I'm doing, and all of it with Jesus at the center. So I'm really happy that you're here and that you're watching this. I hope that you're having a beautiful morning, evening, day, whenever you're watching this. And if you haven't heard it today, I hope you know that you are so, so valuable, cherished, and loved. And you should do something that brings you joy today. Okay, bye.